What is up, my Supreme dogs? Luke Darnall back with another Supreme related content video, and today we have week 9 spring summer 2024. We got the Anorak Fire Plaid. We have the Timeless Piece synthesizers, just clean Supreme branding. We have a collaboration with Margaret Keane. It gives me Bioshock Little Sisters vibes. If y'all know that video game, I grew up with that. That's my era. I'm a little older. I'm an OG probably for some young guns on here. Top 10 games of, my childhood, 100%. That's just where that window I grew up in. So yeah, much appreciated, much loved, all y'all guys. Appreciate you guys' support. And without further ado, let's get it. So right off the rip, we do have the synthesizer. I do not know the Roland name. My brother was pretty big into, was pretty big into producing music for years. Now he's got a couple kids doing the work thing. I salute you, sir. Much love, salams. But yeah, he's doing his thing. But I know this would, if he was into streetwear, if he'd had, mainly if he had passion for this kind of stuff like I did, to the extent that I did, he'd be all over this, I'm sure. If I had a studio, if I was a musician, if I was a composer, and I had a good chunk of change, I would be interested in this and the rhythm composer right next to it. Of course, this one has much more minimal branding here with the touch right in the top right corner, but they just complement each other very well if you were to picture them close to each other, right? You don't want a big Supreme BOGO in both of them, right? So very tastefully complement each other, very clean. And then Roland, although I don't know the name, they are collaborating with Supreme, so they ain't a nobody. So yeah, I love both those. The prices seem very fair. We got about 700 and about 600. So again, usually, in that industry, if you're rising up or you're getting somewhere, you got a good chunk of change. And if you're in the studio all the time, and you like Supreme streetwear, you like that kind of fashion, I'd be all over these. But yeah, skip for me, but I like that they did it. And we come to the cotton utility anorak in the plaid. Right out the gate here, just to let you guys know, this is one of the ones that I want and am going for. I love the color shades or gradients of this purple throughout this anorak. I love, you have just different deeper tones, and more importantly, the lighter gradients of the purple throughout this. I like the little zipper pockets in the back, but I really just like this front pocket. I really like how it just bags, like the anoraks just have that bag look to it. So I want in a size large for personal. I like the BOGO right in the center, but more importantly, I like the plaid in this beautiful gradient color scheme of purple they got going on in here. And then obviously the article of clothing itself is just kind of a baggier but super cool chill fit, or article of clothing. So this is one of the two that I want. The other ones are cool too, but it's kind of a to each his own at that point. But this plaid goes so hard, it's so chill, and it's got that mature kind of vibe to it. So I love this piece, I really do. So I'm gonna be going for that live as well. Next we have the Pinline Tee. This is cool, but it doesn't do enough for me. I really love the font, I do, but it's not. We got Margaret Keane, guys. I know I'm going against the popularity there, but I'm more interested in this Margaret Keane kind of stuff. But yeah, it's cool. But I really can't share too many thoughts on it. If you guys are digging it, $40, there you go. That's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. So I'd take the price. That's more of a higher valued piece in my book. So. And the track jackets. See, this is when I start getting torn, because I do really like these. If I were to pick, at first, y'all know I love the color orange. I like, especially when it comes to like retro kind of stuff like this, I want something a little loud, a little vibrant, because that's kind of how, 90s kind of was, right? Or even late 80s. So at first I was getting pulled to the orange, but then I was like, obviously the wearable choice is this beige, this turquoise, and this darker brown right down here jacket. Ooh, excuse me. So, I guess if I were to recommend, I'm skipping on this one because I want something else. Obviously, that anorak is first, and I'll get to the next one. But this one I would target first. I'm not sure about resell, guys. I really don't voice that kind of stuff, but I like this one the best, orange the second, pink third, and then black is just, all black. So easy, but it's pretty plain and boring when it comes to just the artistic lens, right? Black is easy wearable. If you're feeling that, get it. But I'm just giving you my artistic kind of perspective on things here. It's one thing I don't do is I don't hate. I really like these shorts. I really like the orange ones the best out of all these. These are nice. They're the most wearable, and you still have this kind of retro vibe lurking, or existing with you. So it's dope. But it's a skip for me, like I said, it's not my cup of tea. I do love this tonality. Out of all the shirts, like the t-shirts, this is my favorite one. For some reason, it gives me like some Sugar Ray vibes. Probably because I think their album cover was like a lot of blue on top of it, but it definitely gives me 90s vibes, like album covers. So I love this, just this blue. I think it's really cool. Unfortunately, I want the anorak more, and then this Margaret Keane piece. But I really like the Supreme touch on the sleeve over here, and then New York, Tokyo, Osaka, Fukuoka. I don't know how to pronounce that one. No, disrespect intended. But yeah, this one's sick. I really like this, but definitely gives me 90s vibes, like album covers. So dig that one a lot. $40, that's high value for me. I really like that one. Who knows? I might end up having to get that down the road. Double knee Pater pants. I mean, we've seen these time and time again. We got this zebra print. Come on now. I guess here. There we go. Got the zebra print one this time. A little too loud for me, but if it, if you feeling it, you feeling it. But yeah, I got, I think, already a pair of the blue and the black, so I'm good for now. Yeah, if you need a pair, there you go. Small BOGO tees. Again, we kind of have this. What kind of print is this? This is like cheetah. It's like an Alaskan cheetah, if that even exists. I don't even know. But that's different. I mean, it's kind of like that zebra Yeezy kind of, art print thrown on it. Not really though. So totally off on that. I don't know. It's cool. But to each his own. I'm good on all these. If you want one, go for it. But I like the colors. I mean, I do like the colors. You have the super like light khaki here. Got obviously our olive that usually sells, and a lighter shade of purple. I'm kind of digging that one. So yeah, to each his own. If you want one, grab one. Next we have the wrap group. I'm not too familiar with these, so it's a pass for me on these. I do like the simplicity of it, and more importantly, I love the back of this. When I first saw this, who doesn't like that classic BOGO right there with the black background? So if I were into this group, or rap group, whatever, I would have definitely want this black one and this black hoodie. So, but yeah, that's it for that one. Next we have my second item that I want for the personal, and it is the Margaret Keane work shirt in this kind of darker navy color. I think this is fire, guys. Like I said, this reminds me of the the Little Sisters from BioShock, the video game. I'm really hoping they should be making an actual like Netflix show too on it. Fingers crossed, and hopefully I don't mess it up. But yeah, this is what it kind of strikes me as. But I love the big eye stuff she does. And I like supporting that kind of stuff. And I did see on Drops GG that like her ex-husband was like making money off of her paintings for like 20 years or something like that. For decades, guys. and then, you know, she filed a lawsuit, and I think I paid finally, but that's just messed up. But yeah, I love this. I just like this vibe to begin with on the front, and then to have her, you know, wrapped on the back of it, I think it's super fire. And I think I saw what Yachty showing this off too. So I think that one's the best one. Second, black maybe, and then obviously this white one, but I'm not digging that white one. So I can see that going on sale, homies. Next we got the electromagnetic tee. So this one's just really different. There's a lot going on. Obviously this is like retro video game kind of vibes, or cartoons, or animated, you know, shows. I don't know too much about this one. I think this bottom hit is really cool on the back of the tee. It's a skip for me. At first I thought it was like some Power Ranger stuff, but it almost looks like, yeah, it is an actual game card. So that's why it's cool. There's a lot going on. I don't know enough about any of this electromagnetic, so you guys have to fill me in if you guys are actually interested, or you guys understand this one. But I think it's cool. I really like the touch on the back, but skip for me for sure. I'm gonna skip over a lot of these tees. I mean, out of all the tees down here, I think I agree with where this one's, I mean, where this one's rated at. This one's just one of the cleanest. But yeah, easy skip for me. So, and then let's see. I'm kind of like disappointed in these Margaret Keane teardrop. You know, just the collaboration, because I thought this was cool. Come on, get that out of there. Because I just think it's really cool. So there's a chance that I might be getting one of these tees, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see what kind of colors they have for us, and I'll just see if something's like really cool. But that black looks pretty cool. I mean, for real. So there's a chance. I'm definitely gonna like. I like this kind of stuff. Like even like these decks are pretty cool. I'm not gonna get a deck, but because I ain't collecting them, I ain't gonna try to cram more crap in here. But these are cool. It would have been cooler if they had more different pieces of artwork. That's like the only other thing, because they gave us this one and the other one we just looked at. This one's cool, but this is probably the least, you know, item I like. You know, this is, I mean, the deck kind of does it because you know, but we can see it entirely. But yeah, I agree with the ratings on that one. This one's my least favorite, so I wouldn't mess with that one. But yeah, I like this Margaret Keane collab. I'm surprised. And then we got the cotton cinch pants. These are really cool, but I'm just not trying to spend that much money. But I love the cinch at the base. You know, y'all know if you guys are rocking some Jordan 1s or anything low cuts, y'all already know that is a vibe. Like that vibe is nice too. So I like the plaid. You know, I like all these because of the cinch, right? It's article clothing that has my attention. So I'm surprised this is lower on the rates too. You know, then the 5-panel UGK hats. Then we got the velvet camp caps. See, that just throws me off, just the material used, velvet. But I mean, I'm good on that. I don't need that sheen for a camp cap. So, but yeah, that is pretty much what I'm wanting. I'll show you guys real quick. What I'm going for is that anorak in the plaid, size large. And then I'll also be going for the work shirt in that navy. Yeah, that light navy they're calling it. So I think that's super fire. So yeah, that is it. That's just my take on this week's drop list. I know this week is skippable for many. I think that Margaret Keane collab is super underrated. I love giving my respect to her because her artwork is fire, and like I said, it reminds me of Bioshock. So I want the work shirt in size large in that light navy. Then I want that anorak plaid in size large. I think the bag hits. I think the color gradients and the color chosen for that article of clothing, slaps. Like, it's just fire. Both of those fire. And then obviously the musical composer instruments up there, the synthesizer and the rhythm composer, those are super fire too. But if you're not in the industry and if you're not making music and you're not around that kind of stuff all the time, yeah, I mean, unless you guys want it for a long time hold, or long-term hold, I'm not getting it. But yeah, and then also I will be on Roscko's live stream. Thank you a lot, Roscko. I've been watching him for years, so it's just dope he actually responded to me. But I'll be on there shortly before the 11 a.m. EST Supreme drop tomorrow. Just sharing my thoughts on this week's drop list, which, I mean, it would have been cool if we had a BOGO week or something like that, but I'm just so honored to actually get invited to do something like this. So yeah, much respect, and it's just gonna be awesome. I'll just be, it'll be my first live doing something like this. That's why I had to call him and be like, or message him and be like, how do I had to read-down my Discord because I ain't even on Discord. I forgot my stuff, and I still plan on getting on Fauntleroy's Finest. But yeah, I'll be on Discord video chat with Roscko tomorrow morning, sometime before the drop, and I'll be getting off before 11 a.m. so I can still do a live cop. So, but yeah, love you guys very much. As y'all know, straight from the heart. I'm hoping I'm just streaming that straight from the heart from you guys. You guys know that. But yeah, appreciate the support. Like I keep spamming, and until next Supreme video. Thank you, dudes. See ya.